Hi everyone, welcome to the digital education. So, what we're going to cover today is the careers paths two of the our course, that is AI 109. So let's see what the content we're holding on in this part of the video. So basically, we have that like as on a last session, on the last group of a series. I hope I'm audible to everyone. We discussed about let's say about some key Azure features, that is the image detection, the audio detection, the video files detection, and the different files or different let's say independent folders Azure can keep or Azure can have. We discuss about it in detail. Now, what we're going to do in this is the series is we're going to typically start by revising of the first path. Then eventually we will be moving on to the next path, things that is detecting language from the text, analyzing the text sentiment, and extracting the key phrases and entities and linked entities. Okay. So first I'm going to introduce the parts two. Now then what we will be covering here, we will be covering here provision of an Azure language resource. Okay. We'll be covering here provision of an Azure language resources. Okay. So this will be covered in detail. Then we have our diagrammatic representation. Then we have Azure resources for text analysis. Then we have the detect language. Then we have our code. This is the code which is written here. I'm going to just like I'm going to show you how this code is being run, how and what it does. I'm going to explain you in detail. Then, but not in this session. This is an introduction session. So we're just going to explain over the notes. Okay. Then we have a note point, and then we have here. Then we have here. Just a second. Then we have here link to the full code. Okay. So the some of the parts of the code which cannot be included in the slides have been displayed in a like say a link properly, and the link is being provided to you in the slides. So I'll be opening this. Okay. But this code will be explained to you in live session. So for the part of the slides, the content which can be covered in slides will be covered and will be explained to you in a recorded session, and which cannot be that will be covered in a live session. Okay, that will be YouTube live, and as you all know. Okay, then proceeding further, we have summary. This will be the module one of the parts second. Then we will be covering with the module two. So we will be seeing how do we create question and answers in our Azure platform. It's a very basic thing, and I try to include it in the slides. Okay, by the time we'll complete the module one, I'll try, and module one will be of another one lecture. Okay, will be coming soon, and I will try my best that this will be covered in slides. If not, then this part will be taken as a YouTube live. Okay. Then next we have building a conversational language understanding model. And then next we have here is creating custom text and classification of solutions. Then we have here is custom named entity recognition. Then we have here translating text with Azure Translator Service. Then we have creating speech enabled apps in MS Foundry. That is one of the best things. Okay. Then we have here is translate speech with Azure speech services. Then we have develop an audio enabled generative AI application. Then we have develop an Azure AI voice line agent. And then last we have thank you. Okay. So basically, this PPT is still under editing. Okay. Not for the module one, but for the module two and the module three. Okay. And if possible, or if not possible, to edit this whole PPT. Again, what I will do is for module two and for module three, let's say module by module, I will create separate slides if possible, if the content is able to fit in the slides. Okay. And if not, then you're left with no option but to cover it within the live class itself. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to revise the path one, what we covered. Okay. So I'm going to show the path one slides and then we will revise it for your let's say onboard because एग्जैक्टली बेटा पाथ टू जो है जो हमारा स्टार्ट हो रहा है वो हमारा बेसिकली क्या है लेट्स से जैसे टाइम बाद स्टार्ट हो रहा है ये भी पाथ टू का एक ट्रेलर है इसके बाद तो पाथ टू का इंट्रोडक्शन सेशन में ना बाकी उसमें सिर्फ इंट्रोडक्शन स्लाइड आई विल बी एक्सप्लेनिंग तो हो सकता है मैं फोन से रिकॉर्ड कर लूँ नॉट फ्रॉम द कंप्यूटर इटसेल्फ ओके या हो सकता है एक लाइव सेशन ही ले लूँ है ना आई है ना आपको उसके लिए बट आपको चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना पड़ेगा आपको चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना पड़ेगा नोटिफिकेशन आपके पास आ जाएगा ये वीडियो कब आएगा जो अभी रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है ये वीडियो मंडे को आएगा वी डोंट रिलीज एनी कंटेंट ऑन संडे मंडे आई एम नॉट अवेलेबल मंडे आई एम नॉट अवेलेबल दैट इज व्हाई चलो शेयर करूंगा प्रेजेंटेशन स्टे ट्यून्ड in the part one, what we did cover previously has been revised with a very beautiful way. Now, let's summarize the part one once again for those who have forgot. So, firstly, in this series, we started with developing a computer vision solutions in Azure. That is, we studied about the computer vision and it is going to help a lot in the part two when we cover the details of the part two. Okay, then we move forward with the prerequisite. Okay, so it's not nothing has been in a prerequisite, and there is nothing to do with the prerequisite in fact because what the genuine is the thing is that whole module structure is given here. That is the introduction, then the providing the Azure vision, then the analysis of an image, then an exercise, and module assessment, then summary. So like this, okay, what content changed is this. So mainly two or three headings in every module changed, and then we'll be proceeding with actually we proceeded further when we studied Azure vision in detail, image analysis, and its different formats. Then we covered here this image description that is shown actually here. Exactly, it's in the background. Let's see this. Okay. Then we have providing Azure Vision resources. Then we also covered here some Microsoft Foundry points. Now we covered with the Microsoft Foundry. How do we use the Azure Vision inside the Microsoft Foundry tools? Okay. And this whole PPT is being provided to you on my website, Digital Education, which whose link will be given in the description. And after this session, I will be explaining how do we get these notes, get these slides, and how do we make notes. Okay, from the this yeah. these are directory or notes. Just uh, firstly, watch the sessions completely, and then take the notes. And then how do we take the notes? I'm gonna write you guys. Okay. So we have next is uh, tip point. Then we have connecting to your resource. That's using the SDK and the REST API we need to install for this. And then we need to enter the Azure key, and then the resources will be connected. Then we have here a note point, then we have unlessing of images, then we have the exercise, then we have the module assessment and the summary. Followed by the module 2. The module 2 covers same as it is as covered in module 1, but topics are some of the topics are of the different types. Okay. So we covered introduction, then we covered image description, then we had this Azure AI options for reading text, then we had in this read text with Azure Vision image analysis. Then we had read text in images. Then we had module assessment and the summary. And then we had module 3, which was being covered similar pattern and similar way. And followed by the module 4, which we covered. And also we covered here the module 5 as shown. Then particularly until the module 4, it's okay. And the module 5 is a bit different in the pattern. Why it is a bit different in the pattern? We have used some projects displayed in a custom vision. The custom vision URL is shown to you guys here. You can enter this URL in the Microsoft Edge web browser, and you can here create custom vision projects. So basically here it is shown how do we create a custom vision project. Okay. One project, 1 to 2 projects I've created for you guys as a sample, and I've attached the screenshot of it to you guys for reference. Okay. Then next we have your training and object detection, then object detection details. Then we have your summary. Then we have developing computer version solutions in Azure. How do we develop computer vision solutions? For example, what is the need of, firstly, what is the need of this computer vision solution? So let me tell you a basic thing. For example, a coaching center is trying to teach students and the content is not properly visible. It's let's say the content is blurred up. Okay, due to the network connectivity issues with the tutor. Okay, so however, quality student enhanced after viewing even the recorded lecture doesn't here matter. Okay, now what we can do is we can we can develop the Azure Vision solutions. We can transfer the lecture content, the video file in Azure, and then develop the Azure Vision solutions to modify the quality of the content shown in the video, and then re-extract it, re-download it, and then reshare it to the platform XYZ on which it was actually shared. Okay, or to be shared. Okay, using the contents from the link or using the ideas from the link as shown. Then we have developing computer vision solutions in Azure. Then we have developing computer vision solutions in Azure once again. Then we finished this part one. Okay. So part two, we're going to start soon, very soon. Okay. In description, I've attached the website link. Also, I haven't watched part one. There are complete lectures of part one directly visible on our website. Now, YouTube channel, you won't find the part one content properly. You can go to the website, click on the description below, and then you can scroll to the videos and watch it properly. Now, how do we find the content in website? Let me guide you through it, and then we can end this particular of the amazing session. Does it sounds good? Okay. So let's get started. We'll be sharing with our screen. So this is our screen here. Okay. You can see here open home page first. So this is the home page of our screen. Okay. This is exactly our website open here. You just have to click on these three dots selected, go to the ongoing course or select any of the courses displayed here in the drop-down menu. When you go, you are firstly have the notes of the course or the notes. Then we have the video files. Sure. It's also available on YouTube. But for reference, you can use the website. Okay. Some some of the videos which is not available on the YouTube is being displayed in the website as a Vimeo video. That is why I'm suggesting you to scroll onto the website and follow the content there. Because on website I've updated the content and I occasionally keep on updating the content in the website. So it's definitely it's clear about what to watch for, not to. Okay. So if you have any doubts, what you guys can do is this is the chat button. Just hover it and then leave a message. I'll reply when I'm available. Okay. So thank you for joining this part of the session. And what do I need from your side is a simple thing. That is like this video, share it to the friends. Do subscribe to the channel to get more amazing content in the future. Thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot.